Hey folks, Fokerans, Fokerinos, Fokerinas, Foko Queens, Foko Kings. I like Pokemon, okay? This video is inspired by my gay ass. I don't know what encouraged me to say that. I don't know. Today, I'm gonna talk to you about something I haven't really breached on the channel before. So prepare your bum. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna breach it now. No, that's not. No. Back to the drawing board. Why is this so ass related? I don't really know what else to call it apart from ass. No, for fuck's sake, hold it together. Oh my god. I don't know what else to call it other than like trans feelings. For a long time, like ever since I was maybe 11, 10, maybe even before that, I have had desires to want to be male. And that even sounds fishy to me because it's not about changing from male to female. That's not how it works, you know, right? Because the transition is making your outside fit what's inside. So it's not like you were born a girl and now you're becoming a man. It's like you were always a man. You just had a vagina. Fucking modern wordsmith, modern philosopher, Anima gaming. You've always had a vagina. Also, please forgive me if I don't know all the terms and all the exact way of talking about things. I find that I often accidentally, and I've observed this happen across the internet, people accidentally step into these PC minefields because they didn't know the lingo. And you get all kinds of people being very triggered about it when perhaps they didn't mean anything wrong by it in the first place, and they get all like, educate yourself! And it's like, please, I'm just stupid and I don't know what books to read. So just give me the benefit of the doubt here. I'm never out to hurt anybody. I get a lot of, are you a boy or a girl? On the channel, and frankly, it doesn't really annoy me. Smash that motherfucking like button, follow that subscribe button, donate to my Twitter, share my Hotmail account, promote my Google+. Oh yeah, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's the one that actually makes sense. And I think it started with wanting it to be easier to like have relationships with girls. When I was younger, when I was like a kid and a teenager, I would pretend to be a guy online. I had an alias and everything. I had pictures. I fucking catfished before it was cool, okay? But it felt really nice. It felt like normal kind of, because even though it really wasn't, and I guess I was lying, absolutely lying, but it was like I never promised anything. I never catfished with deadly intent, you know? Not like the shit you see on the TV show. Bloody hell, the state of some people. I think wanting to be male started with desires like that. I never strongly resonated with being female, being feminine. There have been times in my life, and you'll be absolutely shocked if you see a picture of me with long hair. I used to look full on girly. Some of you will have a fucking heart attack, I swear, but I used to have like scene kid hair. I had like a little swoopy fringe. I used to wear eyeliner, lipstick. It used to be the whole shebang, alright? And I used to wear bras, but I burnt those after I grew my armpit hair down to my knees. You're welcome for that image. I have felt more in touch with myself at various stages of my life. There have been times where I really wanted to be more feminine and times where I wanted to be more masculine. I'd say now I'm kind of in that sort of time frame where I feel I identify stronger with being more masculine. But at the same time, I feel pride in androgyny. I feel pride in sort of being a bit confusing to some people. What makes me laugh is the weird insistence behind it. Are you a boy or a girl? Because they ask once, they're gonna ask again and again and again, and it's like, why do you care? I like androgyny a lot. I'm not that attracted to it. I am attracted to sort of very feminine looks, very feminine looking people. But back on topic, I kind of maintain inside that if a transition would be a very simple process, then maybe I would embark on it. But the fact is that it is arduous and it is a dedicated pursuit in realizing who you are. I don't know if I would actually do it based on that. And that makes me question, like, are my feelings legitimate? Because it's kind of like laziness. Okay, that's not true, because it's an effort, you know, like surgery and stuff like that. And then I get worried, like, do I really want to do that? Do I want to alter this body? Because I don't feel very alien in my body. I just feel kind of ambivalent towards it. I'm not like, hey, check out these biddies! You can't anyway, they're not that. I don't have any issue with my own label either. People ask me, very well-meaning people who I think have been trained in Tumblr foo, ask me like, what are your pronouns? And I'm like, oh my god, I just don't mind. Just call me whatever you want, really. She, her, they, them, queen, king, dad, mum. Like, all of it makes me laugh. Some of you have started calling me dad, and I just think that's hilarious. Just adds to the confusion. A sea of mum and dad in the comments. It's amazing. I love it. Interspersed with the odd, are you a boy or a girl? It just is such a perfect picture. It makes my day. So because these feelings are more like ambivalence and not like a burning need to self-actualize, not like there's a burning mismatch between in here and out here, I can only call them trans feelings rather than like trans legitimacy diploma in trans. I don't know where I'm going, where I've gone. It doesn't consume my mind. It doesn't consume my thoughts. I don't get squicked out if I have a period. I don't really get anything. I feel a little bit weird around bras, and I feel a little bit weird if someone were to call me like, you're a woman and stuff. I don't really know. That would be a bit weird anyway. Like, why would that even happen? You're a woman. Who is that person? Why are they in my house? Leave. But I think that's more the insistence of that person rather than the title itself. Rather than the title of woman or whatever, you know? I would love a penis though. I would love one. I would be such a mess. I would love one so much, and that's really great. Mum, don't watch this video. And in saying that, that's another thing, like mum, parents, folks who are transitioning. I don't want to say you're really cool, but you are. And the reason why I don't want to say that is because it should be normal. Like, it should be normalized that people can just become the way they are. It shouldn't have to be cool or outstanding or a sign of bravery. It shouldn't have to be. The world should be past that by now. The world should be beyond that by now. But in this current world, it is brave and it is cool to self-actualize, and I've said that like 3 fucking times, and one of you is gonna point it out, you fucking comedian! It is cool and a lot of effort. You can't go back either. I don't get painfully dysphoric either. I don't know if that's the word. I'm alright with my body. I would like to be a bit more toned, muscular, that sort of thing, but that's more just like general, innit? Testosterone would help with that, so that's another thing. Anyway, this didn't really have a purpose so much as just to share my thoughts and perhaps open a little bit of a discussion with you guys. Someone is mowing the fucking lawn outside. Would you relax? I am on the 4th floor. Anyway, extreme gardening aside, landscaping, I suppose, is the correct term. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this, and I hope that it may have helped some of you guys out. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. For more content like this, little talky stuff, check out the description down below or the end card that is soon to follow. Share this video with your friends. Share it with your mum. Get to return my calls, but absolutely most importantly, take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.